I'm looking at number 16 of the 2015 released items, and I'm asked to find a congruent triangle to the given KLM. The first thing I'm going to do is try to figure out the side lengths. That should be helpful in trying to prove which triangle is congruent. So I can easily see that LM is 3 and that KM is 4. And then I can use my Pythagorean theorem because I can see that this is a right angle because I have an undefined slope and a zero slope, and those are negative reciprocals, so therefore it's perpendicular. I can use my Pythagorean theorem to find out that third side. So I get 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. C squared, C squared. And then I get 9 plus 16 equals C squared. I get 25 is equal to C squared. And then I'd go ahead and take the square root of both sides so that I can just get C all by itself. And I would get 5 is equal to C, or C is equal to 5. If I also knew my Pythagorean triples, I would know that 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triple. So now I know what my side lengths are. 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that off of my graph so that I can proceed. I'll leave that work over there to the side though. Now what I'm going to do is graph the 3 points given to me in A and look at that and see if I can find the same side lengths. So I'm given the origin, which is 0, 0. I'm given 3, 4, which I'll go ahead and graph up here. And then I'm given 0, 5, which is on the y-axis. If I graph these, I'll get that this side is 5, but I'm not too sure about those other sides. Not too sure about those. I'm going to put a big question mark next to this and see if any other ones that I graph stand out, and if I have to, I'll come back and determine the lengths of those two other sides. Now I'm going to graph choice B. So in choice B, I again have that origin. I have negative 5, 0, which is on the x-axis, and that would make this side 5 over here. And I have 0, 4. Okay. I can see that my right angle is going to sit right in here. So I can determine that last side by using the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. My hypotenuse is always across, so this side is going to be c out here. So I get 4 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. That would be 16 plus 25 equals c squared. I get 41 equals c squared. And if I try to take the square root of both sides there, I'm going to get c is equal to some nasty looking decimal. Well, that's certainly not 3 to match up over here, so it's not going to be choice B. So let's erase that. Okay, now let's look at choice C and graph that one. So when I graph negative 1, 1, I come up here, and I graph negative 4, 5, and then I'm going to graph negative 1, 5. Now let's measure our sides. We have 3 here and 4 here, and across from my right angle would be C over here, but I've already done the work. I know that that C would have to be 5. So my answer is going to have to be choice C.